Welcome to the desk of Coach Hess. I've got a very special guest here today, Joe Axline. Joe, welcome.
Hey, thanks, buddy. It's good to be here. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Joe, tell us a little bit about this thumbs up thing you got in your company and how this came about, will you?
Sure. Give me a thumbs up is universally known as it's good, and a thumbs down, not so good. So giving reviews to the business owners has become very important in today's time. And the difficulty, of course, with getting reviews by the business owners is it's the customers that you ask to give a review, sometimes they don't have the time, or they forget, or they simply don't know how. So with our automation, we take all that away. So all you have to do, join in our automation, we'll take care of notifying the customer, and then if they have a problem, they can get the instructions, and then they can leave the review, so you get a 5-star. Now the detail, of course, that makes this all worth it is that when we send out the review request to them, we ask them, hey, are you happy with the service or not? And if they're happy with the service, the psychology will take them over to Google or Yelp or Facebook or any of the websites that you would like your reviews on. However, if they do a thumbs down, we don't want to send them to Google or Yelp. We want to just have them fill out a form. So we present to them a form that they can then type in their name, phone number, and what the problem is. That form's information then comes back to the owner, which would be you, so that you can then address that problem and get with the customer, if necessary, to change that 1-star into a 5-star, into a thumbs up.
That's fantastic, Joe.
Yeah.
Now, let me make sure I understand that a little bit. It just seems like with our transition right now, and the whole pandemic, that people are going to need to be looking more into their social media, into their reviews, into those things than ever before.
Oh, yes.
You have an answer or a solution to make sure that people get reviews and get the right kind of reviews to help their business.
Absolutely. If you go to Google search or in Facebook, but particularly say you go into Google and you're looking for, say, a plumber, you go plumber near me, right? The near me,
Right.
And it will display several different vendors, and then you can choose. Well, you're looking at a name and you're looking at an address, but Google adds in, of course, the 5-star reviews with a parentheses of how many reviews that they've got. So you can go there and look at them. And if you say, okay, that one's good, but so is that one, then you can actually go read the reviews and read the reviews of not only that, but of different locations on that company so that you can get an overall feel. Because you don't want to put your child into a daycare that's got a 2-star rating. I mean, you could, but would you? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I think that there are many of us as shoppers that certainly use those ratings before we make choices. And so getting yourself elevated in that area seems to be a logical thing. Just how is that done, Joe? What's the technique that, what it has to be done for me as a business owner to get forward with that?
Well, you can start today doing it on your own. And as you do it as a business owner, when you ask the customer, they will forget. That means you'll have to ask them again. And as a business owner, you have to remember to ask them. And then you forget to ask them. And then you don't have time to teach them how to go leave the review. So from the business standpoint, you can do it. You can do anything. You're the business owner. But to make it a lot easier, create that process along with the technology will make it go very smooth so that when you get more reviews, you get more activity on your My Google Business, which gets you a higher rating again.
So get you more business, I guess.
It gets you more business.
I guess
so
it's important.
It's never ending. You get better reviews, which gets you more new customers. Those new customers write reviews because you're doing it right, which will get you more customers. So it's never ending. And that's what you're looking for.
All right. Well, I appreciate that knowledge, and certainly a service that a lot of people should be taking advantage of. Where do they go to get the first step going?
Well, I put together a very simple slide here. Let me share it to you. And if you look on the screen here, you'll see that it has give me a thumbs up. And the thing that I'd like to do today is to give you an opportunity to go to givemeathumbsup.net. I made this specially for you, that you can get a free scan of your business. Now, I've done just the main ones like Google and Yelp and Facebook to get you a kind of a layout of what your score is. So if you'll go to that, give me a thumbs up. Remember, as we're looking at it, givemeathumbsup.net. I made it the .net because we want to network. And so get your free scan right there. And it really is I only need your name of the business. I need the zip code and the main phone number. Because remember, the scan is looking for you to look at your business and stuff. And then on the second screen that comes back, it'll say, hey, what's your name and what's your phone number that I can give you a contact. Because if the score is good, hey, you're doing fine. If the score is not so good, or you know you need some help, you can now reach out to me.
All right. That's great, Joe. What a good service and a nice offering. And, you know, right now with a lot of businesses struggling, they should be taking advantage of this service, no question.
Yeah, they absolutely should, because, you know, an advertisement in Facebook can cost you a lot of money, and it only lasts for about 9 seconds. For reviews, they're written from the heart. They're looked as if they're a referral, and they last for years. Yes.
There you go. Well,
Absolutely.
Joe, thanks for joining us today. I think your message is fantastic. And any last comments before we close up?
I think all businesses should be using it. Greg, you're using it. I'm using it. A lot of people are using it because it makes sense.
Excellent.
All right.
We appreciate your time. And that concludes this version or this session of the Desk of Coach Hess. Thanks to Joe Axline. Give me a thumbs up, everybody.
All right. We're going to take you to a new level in business because I'll be your co-pilot.